Good evening, America. I'm George Stanton Thomas, and you're watching CrossWorld. I'm sitting here with citizen Joseph Nemilovich, who is currently in the running for President of the United States. Now, Mr. Nemilovich, getting straight to the point here, tell me 3 changes you would make if you were to be voted into office as President of the United States.
Well, first off, I would eliminate all the national debt that the United States has. Secondly, I would change and improve the educational system by implementing new ways to teach the English language. Thirdly, I would bring unity to the United States as a whole.
Let's talk about your plan on eliminating the national debt, which I'm sure you know is well above $10 trillion. On top of that, with our economy on the verge of a recession, how do you plan on pulling that off?
Yes, eliminating the entire national debt of the United States of America was a very tricky situation. But once Sarah Palin hit the spotlight, it dawned on me. Sell Alaska to Canada for $10 trillion. Just like that, our entire national debt will be gone, and no one will miss Alaska. It's all the way up there. It's not like anyone goes to Alaska. Heck, Alaska is more like Canadians than they are Americans. If Sarah Palin is the best Alaska has to offer, then they'll fit right in with the Canadian people.
That is a very interesting approach. In fact, it's one that I've never heard of.
Well, thank you. I do try my hardest to make new and interesting, improved ways of correcting the United States situation.
Let's switch gears here. Your educational plan, what does that entail?
Ah, yes, the English language in the educational system is probably one of the biggest mistakes ever known to mankind. How it stayed this far as our history goes, and how the students of today even are able to comprehend something that's just so abysmal is beyond me. And this is why, when I'm President of the United States, I will correct and simplify the English language to a way that makes sense, not just for us, but for everyone. There are words that are pronounced the same, but are spelled differently, like two, and two. That's T-O, T-O-O, and T-W-O. And then there are words that are pronounced differently, yet spelt the same. R-E-A-D. That's read and read. There are other words that have silent letters that, why have a silent letter even in there if you're not going to pronounce it? Words like mortgage. Why is there a T in mortgage? Words like chain and changing, both pronounced the same at the beginning. Chain. C-H-A-I-N. Why does changing get rid of that I, yet still pronounced exactly the same? I actually have a whole list, an incredible amount of words that are just beyond me. Why does the letter E at the end of a word change how the vowels sound in the middle? Cape and cap. There are words scrape and scrap. Spine and spin. I could go on and on forever on this topic.
Wow, I can see you're absolutely right. There is an enormous amount to talk about. I could imagine you writing a book on this subject.
It's actually kind of funny that you would say that. I actually have written a book. It's called Joseph Nemilovich, Learning How to Spell. And within the book, and even the title itself, every word in the English language is spelled phonetically. And this is what I believe the English language should be. Every word should be pronounced exactly how you see it. That's why when I become President of the United States, this will be the new English language.
Speaking of new ideas, you're running on the platform of the Skittle Party. Can you give us a little insight on your slogan known as "In Skittles We Trust"?
In Skittles We Trust is basically a campaign that represents unity. When you open up a bag of Skittles, what do you see? You see red Skittles, you see blue Skittles, you see green Skittles, you see yellow Skittles, all in the same bag, all as one. They're not fighting with each other, they're not separated from each other, they're not segregated from each other. And that's exactly what I plan on doing with the United States of America's people. Unlike John McCain's campaign that represents the upper class, and unlike Barack Obama's campaign that represents the lower class, I represent all the classes as one, as a unity, as we unite as American people all across the nation. And that's what I plan on doing when I become President of the United States of America.
Well, Mr. Nemilovich, I thank you for your time. You have some very interesting ideas, and I want you to know you'll get my vote.
I actually have something for you here. In Skittles We Trust.